start. It was proposed to provide an opportunity to all aggrieved parties whose land is covered under the same notification to seek redetermination of compensation once any one of them has obtained orders of payment of higher compensation from the reference court under section 18 of the Act Sto. In para 3 of the financial memorandum, it is stated thus Sto. Clause within bracket 19 of the Bill 6 to commensurate a new section 28A of the Act which provides that if a party in a land acquisition proceeding obtains the orders of the court under section 18 of the Act for higher compensation, another person whose lands are covered under the same notification under section 4 within bracket 1 of the Act and who may have reasons to be similarly aggrieved by the award of the collector may file to the collector for redetermination of their amount of compensation payable to them on the basis of the amount of compensation awarded by the court. Stop passage. Subsection within bracket 1 of section 357 provides power to award compensation to victims of the offence out of the sentence of fine imposed on accused. Stop. It is an important provision, but courts have seldom invoked it. Stop. Perhaps due to the ignorance of the object of it. Stop. It empowers the court to award compensation to victims while passing judgment of conviction. Stop. In addition to conviction, the court may order the accused to pay some amount by way of compensation to victim who has suffered by the action of accused. Stop. It may be noted that this power of courts to award compensation is not ancillary to other sentence, but it is in addition thereto. Stop. There is power was intended to do something to reassure the victim that he or she is not forgotten in the criminal justice system. Stop. It is a measure of responding approximately to crime as well of reconciling the victim with the offender. Stop. It is to some extent a constructive approach to crimes. It is indeed a step forward in our criminal justice system. Stop. We therefore recommend to all courts to exercise this power liberally so as to meet the ends of justice in a better way. Stop. The purpose of imposition of fine and oblique or grant of compensation to a grant extent must be considered having the relevant factors therefore in mind. Stop. It may be compensating the person in one way or the other. Stop. The amount of compensation sought to be imposed thus must be reasonable and not arbitrary. Stop. Before issuing a direction to pay compensation, the capacity of the accused to pay the same must be